Ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to this right now, it is not by accident. You are here because you are searching for more. You are here because deep down, you know that your life has more potential than what you are currently living. Maybe you have a dream. Maybe you have an idea. Maybe you are just tired of being average. Tonight, as you listen to my voice, I want you to make a promise to yourself that from this moment forward, you will no longer settle for less than you deserve. Now, before we dive into the secrets of wealth, before we talk about business, mindset, or strategy, I want you to take one simple action right now. Click the subscribe button. Do it, because the journey to wealth is not built in one night. It is built step by step, idea by idea, lesson by lesson. And this channel is your resource, your toolbox, your private coach whispering in your ear every single day. Subscribing means you will never miss the next insight, the next breakthrough, the next spark that could completely change your life. And when you subscribe, you are joining a family of people who think just like you, ambitious, hungry, and determined to succeed. So hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave a comment below telling me what your dream is, what your biggest goal is, because speaking it out loud is the first step to making it real. And when you comment, you are not only telling me, you are declaring it to the universe. You are making it solid, and you are attracting it into your reality. Now, let's talk about money. Let's talk about wealth. The truth is, wealth is not about luck. Wealth is not about being born into the right family. Wealth is not about waiting for the perfect moment. Wealth is built. It is created, piece by piece, through strategy, persistence, and belief. And the greatest wealth is created not by working harder, but by working smarter. Think about it. The people who are rich are not the ones working 80 hours a week in jobs they hate. The people who are rich are the ones who own assets. They own businesses. They own real estate. They invest in stocks, in crypto, in new ideas. They use their time wisely, and they let money work for them. So here is your first lesson tonight. Stop trading time for money. You cannot get rich by only working for someone else. Yes, a job pays the bills, but it will never buy you freedom. If you want freedom, you need to start building something that works for you even while you sleep. That might be a business. That might be investments. That might be creating content. But whatever it is, you need to start today. One of the simplest business ideas right now is digital products. You can create an ebook, a course, or a guide about something you know well and sell it online. Once you build it, it sells over and over again, even while you are asleep. Another idea. Affiliate marketing. Share products you love. Earn commissions. It costs nothing to start. And here's another. E-commerce. Selling products online has created more millionaires in the past decade than almost anything else. The barrier is low, the reach is global, and the opportunity is endless. But listen carefully. None of these ideas work if you do not work on yourself first. Wealth begins in the mind. If you believe you can be rich, you will see opportunities everywhere. If you believe wealth is not for you, you will sabotage yourself at every step. That is why affirmations. That is why listening to these words before you sleep is so powerful. Your subconscious mind is open right now. What you hear will sink in deep, and tomorrow you will start to see the world differently. So repeat after me in your head. I am worthy of wealth. I am capable of success. I attract money. Opportunities flow to me. Every day, I am getting richer and richer. Say it. Feel it. Believe it. Because your mind is your greatest asset. Now let me give you some practical steps. If you want to be rich, Start by saving at least 20 of every dollar you earn. Doesn't matter how small the amount is. What matters is the habit. Then, take that money and invest it. Don't just let it sit. Put it into stocks, into index funds, into real estate, into businesses. Learn, study, grow. Education is the highest return on investment you can ever make. Another step, build multiple streams of income. Never depend on one source. If you have a job, great, but also build a side hustle. If you have a side hustle, great, but also invest. If you invest, great, but also create something digital, something scalable. This is how you create freedom. And let me tell you this, freedom is the ultimate wealth. Not cars, not watches, not jets, although those will come. Freedom is the ability to wake up and decide what you want to do with your day. Freedom is spending time with the people you love, doing work you are passionate about, living life on your own terms. That is the goal. But the journey begins now. It begins with a decision. And if you are still listening, it means you are serious. It means you are ready. So don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the perfect time. Take action today. Subscribe. Like this video. Leave a comment telling me your goal. And then go and take one small step towards your dream. Because the truth is, success is not one giant leap. It is thousands of small steps, taken consistently. And remember this, wealth is not just about money. Wealth is about mindset, health, relationships, and impact. True wealth is when you are rich in all areas of your life. But it starts with financial freedom, because when you are free from money stress, you are free to focus on everything else that matters. So as you listen to this before you sleep, let these words sink into your soul. You are destined for greatness. You are capable of extraordinary things. You are not average. You were born to stand out. And wealth is your birthright, if you are willing to claim it. Now go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, and join me on this journey. Together, we will build empires. Together, we will rise. And together, we will prove that anyone, no matter where they start, can become rich, free, and unstoppable. Wealth is not only built by strategy, but by discipline. Discipline is doing the work when no one is watching. Discipline is saying no to short-term pleasure in exchange for long-term freedom. While others waste hours scrolling, the wealthy are building. While others complain about their circumstances, the wealthy are learning how to change them. Every second you waste is a second you could be investing in your dream. You must understand this truth. Money rewards value. The more value you bring to the world, the more money will flow into your life. If you want to be rich, stop thinking about what you can take and start thinking about what you can give. What problem can you solve? What service can you provide? What idea can you share? Every fortune you see today is built on solving a problem. Uber solved transportation. Amazon solved shopping. Apple solved technology in your pocket. What problem will you solve? Here is a simple formula for wealth. Find a problem, create a solution, scale the solution. That's it. But the key is to scale. One client, one customer, one sale is not enough. You must think big. If your idea can help one person, it can help 100. If it can help 100, it can help 1,000. And if it can help 1,000, it can help millions. The bigger the scale, the bigger the wealth. But let's get practical. What can you start with today? You can start with skills. Skills are the foundation of wealth. Learn how to sell. Learn how to market. Learn how to manage money. Learn how to communicate. These skills will never lose value, and no one can take them away from you. Money can be lost, but skills stay. With the right skills, you can always rebuild, always create again, always rise back stronger. Another powerful step is networking. Who you know is as important as what you know. Surround yourself with people who are driven, ambitious, and positive. If you spend time with 5 broke people, you will become the 6th. If you spend time with 5 rich people, you will rise to their level. Energy is contagious, and so is success. And let's not forget the power of the digital world. Right now, in this moment, you are connected to billions of people through the internet. Never in history has it been easier to reach the world. Social media, YouTube, podcasts, blogs, online stores, these are gateways to wealth if you are willing to learn how to use them. The richest people today are not always the smartest, but they are the ones who leveraged the internet. The internet is the new real estate. Build your presence here, and you will own digital property that pays you forever. Money is not just paper, and it is not just numbers in a bank account. Money is energy. It is influence. It is freedom. And it is a tool that can either control you or serve you. The decision is yours. Most people spend their entire lives being controlled by money. They work jobs they hate because of money. They wake up with stress in their chest because of bills, because of debt, because of scarcity. But there is another way, and that way begins with mastering money instead of letting money master you. To master money, you must first master yourself. Self-control, self-awareness, and self-belief are the foundation. You cannot build wealth if you are constantly sabotaging yourself with negative thoughts, toxic habits, and wasted energy. Every dollar you spend is a soldier. Every dollar you waste is a soldier lost. Every dollar you invest is a soldier working for you, fighting battles on your behalf, building an army that grows stronger every single day. Think of your money as a living force. Are you sending it out into the world to come back with reinforcements, or are you throwing it away on things that do not matter? Let's talk about habits. The poor spend first and save what is left. The rich save first and spend what is left. This one change can alter your future forever. Pay yourself first. The moment money enters your life, take a portion and save it. Invest it. Guard it. Treat it as sacred, because it is. Build the discipline of living below your means today, so you can live far beyond your dreams tomorrow. Every coffee skipped, every night out avoided, every unnecessary expense cut back becomes a brick in the foundation of your empire. But let us not confuse frugality with scarcity. Wealth is not about being cheap, it is about being strategic. Do not be afraid to spend on things that bring you growth. Education is an investment. Networking is an investment. Health is an investment. You are the machine that will create your wealth, so keep that machine strong, sharp, and fueled. Spend on learning. Spend on connections. Spend on building your body and your mind, because that is the one thing no one can ever steal from you. Now let us look at opportunity. Opportunity is everywhere, but most people are blind to it. They are so focused on their limitations that they do not see their possibilities. Every time you look at a product, a service, or even a problem, you should be asking yourself, how could this be better? How could this reach more people? How could I take part in this? The wealthy do not just consume. They analyze, they create, they innovate. Every great fortune started with a simple observation that others ignored. Be the one who sees what others do not. Let's talk about the power of multiplication. Wealth is not built by addition. It is built by multiplication. If you make $10 and save it, you have 10. If you invest it wisely and let it multiply, one day that 10 becomes 100. 100 becomes 1,000. and so on. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, they say, and it is true. Those who understand it earn it, and those who ignore it pay it. Start early. Start small. But start. Time is your greatest ally in wealth creation. Business is another pillar of wealth. A job can give you security, but a business gives you freedom. When you own a business, you own a system that can generate money without you trading every hour of your life. A business can be scaled. A business can be automated. A business can live beyond you, grow beyond you, and create wealth not only for you, but for generations after you. And you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Find a proven model, learn it, master it, and then improve it. Think of online businesses. Today, you can reach millions of people with a laptop and an internet connection. You can sell knowledge, sell products, sell services. You can create a brand, a movement, a following. Social media is the new marketplace, and attention is the new currency. If you can capture attention, you can direct it. If you can direct it, you can monetize it. That is why building your presence online is not optional. It is essential. But wealth is not just about making money. It is about keeping it and multiplying it. Learn how to manage your finances like a professional. Track your income, track your expenses, and know exactly where your money is going. Too many people earn a fortune only to lose it because they did not learn how to manage it. Do not let that be you. Be intentional. Be organized. Be in control. And now, let's speak about mindset once again. Because the truth is, no strategy, no business, no investment will work if your mindset is wrong. If you believe money is evil, you will push it away. If you believe wealth is only for others, you will never allow yourself to reach it. If you believe success is too hard, you will never take the steps to achieve it. What you believe becomes what you achieve. Replace every limiting belief with an empowering one. Money is a tool. Wealth is available to all. Success is possible for you. Here is something powerful you can do. Visualize. Every night before you sleep and every morning when you wake up, close your eyes and see the life you want. See yourself driving the car, living in the home, traveling the world, running the business, making the impact. Feel the emotions as if it is already real. This primes your subconscious mind to seek out the opportunities that align with that vision. Visualization is not fantasy. It is rehearsal. It is mental training for the life you are about to live. Another critical point: environment. Your environment shapes you more than you know. The conversations you hear, the attitudes you absorb, the standards you accept, they all program your mind. If you are surrounded by negativity, laziness, and excuses, you will adopt them. If you are surrounded by ambition, success, and action, you will rise to it. Choose your environment wisely. Read books by successful people. Watch videos that inspire you. Listen to mentors, coaches, leaders. Surround yourself, even digitally, with voices that push you higher. And do not underestimate the power of persistence. Most people fail, not because they cannot succeed, but because they quit too soon. They give up after the first setback, the first rejection, the first difficulty. But those who win are those who keep going. They adjust, they learn, they grow, but they never stop. Success is inevitable if you refuse to quit. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every failure carries a lesson that moves you closer to your goal. As you listen to these words, let them sink into your soul. You are not here by chance. You are here because something inside you knows that you are capable of more. And you are. You can change your story. You can rewrite your future. You can become the person you were always meant to be. It begins with a decision. Decide today that you will not settle for average. Decide today that you will pursue greatness. Decide today that you will build wealth, freedom, and impact. Now take action. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a lesson. Like this video to let me know you are serious. Comment your dream so you declare it to the world. And then, go out and do one thing today that your future self will thank you for. Because the journey to wealth begins not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. And as you sleep tonight, let these words echo in your mind. I am capable. I am worthy. I am powerful. I attract wealth. I create success. I will not stop until I reach my dreams. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your life. Claim it. Build it. Live it. The world is waiting for you. Wealth is built by consistency. Day after day, choice after choice, habit after habit, you are constructing the future that you will one day live in. If you want that future to be rich, free, abundant, then your actions today must reflect it. Think of every single day as an investment. Each day you can choose to invest in your dreams or waste it on distractions. Each day you can feed your future or you can starve it. The wealthy are relentless in their consistency. They do not wait for motivation. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They act daily. One of the most overlooked aspects of wealth creation is health. What good is money if you are too sick or too tired to enjoy it? Your body is your first and most important asset. Protect it, fuel it, train it. Wealth demands energy, and energy comes from a healthy lifestyle. Eat well, exercise, rest, and keep your mind sharp. A healthy body will carry you through the battles of entrepreneurship, the long nights, the hard work, and the celebrations of victory. Now let us talk about leverage. Leverage is how the wealthy multiply their efforts. With leverage, you can achieve results far greater than what you could do alone. There are different kinds of leverage. There is financial leverage, using money to make more money. There is time, leverage hiring people to do tasks so you can focus on higher value activities. There is technology leverage using tools, systems, and platforms that allow you to reach millions with little effort. The average person relies only on their own effort. The wealthy build systems of leverage so that while they sleep, their assets are working for them. And this brings us to passive income. Passive income is not truly passive. You work hard to build it. But once it is built, it keeps flowing. Imagine creating an online course once and earning from it for years. Imagine owning a rental property that pays you every month. Imagine building a YouTube channel that generates revenue long after you upload a video. These are streams of income that continue whether you are working or not. Build as many as you can, and one day, you will wake up realizing you no longer have to work for money. Money is working for you. Do not underestimate the importance of mindset rituals. Daily affirmations, journaling, reading, and goal setting are not just habits. They are anchors that keep you aligned with success. Each morning, set your intention. Each evening, reflect on your progress. Write down your goals as if they are already real. Speak them out loud. Train your subconscious to accept them as truth, and your actions will naturally align to make them happen. Let's move into specific business ideas. E-commerce, for example, has changed the game. You no longer need a physical store. You can set up an online shop and reach customers worldwide. You can start with dropshipping, where you don't even hold inventory, or you can create your own private label brand. Products that solve problems, products that spark emotions, products that stand out. These are the products that build million-dollar stores. Content creation is another empire waiting to be built. People consume content more than ever. Videos, podcasts, blogs. If you can educate, entertain, or inspire, you can build an audience. And once you have an audience, you have influence. Influence is power, and power is money. You can monetize through ads, sponsorships, merchandise, coaching, and more. The key is consistency and authenticity. Share your journey, share your lessons, share your perspective, and watch your influence grow. Let us talk about coaching and consulting. If you have knowledge or experience in any area, there are people willing to pay to learn from you. Coaching allows you to trade your expertise for income, and consulting allows you to solve problems for businesses. Over time, you can scale from one-on-one coaching to group programs, online courses, and even masterminds. Knowledge is one of the most valuable commodities in the world, and packaging it properly can make you wealthy. Now consider real estate. For centuries, real estate has created wealth. Properties appreciate over time, tenants pay rent, and smart investors build portfolios that generate passive income for life. You do not need to be rich to start. You can begin with small properties, partnerships, or even real estate investment trusts. The key is to learn the game, understand the market, and build steadily. Real estate is a path to generational wealth, where your children and grandchildren benefit from the seeds you plant today. Another arena is investing. The stock market, index funds, crypto, startups, these are opportunities to grow your money. Investing requires education and patience, but the rewards are enormous. The wealthy invest not because they want to get rich quick, but because they want to get rich for sure. Small, consistent investments compounded over time turn into fortunes. The earlier you start, the greater the reward. Now let us not forget innovation. The world is moving fast. Technology is changing every industry. Artificial intelligence, blockchain, renewable energy, space exploration. These are fields that will define the future. Get ahead of the curve, position yourself early, and you can ride waves of innovation into massive wealth. Study trends, stay curious, and always be ready to adapt. And through it all, remember this: the purpose of wealth is not just money. The purpose of wealth is freedom. Freedom to design your life, freedom to help others, freedom to make an impact. Money is a tool, and the more you have, the more good you can do. Build wealth not only for yourself, but for your family, your community, and the world. True wealth is when your success creates success for others. Surround yourself with mentors. Seek those who have walked the path and learn from them. Read their books, listen to their words, study their moves. Success leaves clues, and the fastest way to success is to follow in the footsteps of those who have already achieved it. At the same time, be humble. Learn from failure. Learn from criticism. Learn from every experience. Every challenge carries a lesson, and every lesson makes you stronger. Patience is another virtue of the wealthy. Wealth does not come overnight, and it should not. Anything that comes too fast is often lost just as quickly. True wealth is built steadily, securely, and wisely. Focus on progress, not perfection. Focus on growth, not comparison. Celebrate every small win, because each one is a step closer to the life you dream of. Now, as you absorb these words, let them shape your future. Imagine the life you want, feel it, believe it, and then act as if it is already yours. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for the perfect time. The time is now. The decision is yours. The path is clear. Build, grow, and rise. Consistency is the invisible force behind every fortune. The world sees the success, the luxury, the freedom, but they don't see the years of persistence that built it. The wealthy are those who kept showing up when others quit. They worked in silence while the world doubted them. They pushed forward when there was no applause, no recognition, no proof. And then, one day, the results spoke louder than any words. If you are serious about building wealth, embrace the grind. Embrace the days when nothing seems to be happening. Those are the days that separate the dreamers from the achievers. Another principle of wealth is focus. Most people scatter their energy across too many things and wonder why nothing works. The wealthy know how to focus. They pick one idea, one vision, and pour themselves into it until it grows. Focus creates momentum, and momentum creates results. It is better to go all in on one path than half-heartedly chase 10. Decide what your main wealth vehicle will be and give it everything you have until it pays you back tenfold. But balance is also essential. While you focus deeply, you must also remain open to opportunities. Think of it as layers. Your core focus is where your energy goes, but you also build side streams slowly, over time. Do not try to do everything at once, but do not stay trapped in only one lane forever. Multiple streams of income give you resilience. If one slows down, the others carry you forward. Let us look closer at digital leverage. Right now, the internet is the greatest equalizer in history. A teenager with a smartphone has more tools to build wealth than billionaires did 50 years ago. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, podcasts, blogs. All of these are platforms where attention gathers. And wherever attention gathers, money follows. Learn to capture attention. Learn to keep attention. Learn to direct attention. Those who master attention master wealth. Think about this. One video can change your life. One post can reach millions. One idea, properly shared, can build an empire. This is why consistency online is so powerful. Every video is a seed. Some seeds will not grow. Some will grow slowly. But some will explode into forests of opportunity. You never know which one will take off. So you keep planting. You keep creating. You keep showing up. Now let us talk about money mindset. Most people believe money is scarce, hard to get, reserved for a few. That belief keeps them broke. The truth is, money is abundant. Trillions move around the world every day. Opportunities are endless. The question is not whether there is enough money. The question is whether you are ready to receive it. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Stop saying, "I can't afford this." Start asking, "How can I afford this?" Stop saying, "There are no opportunities." Start asking, "Where is the opportunity?" The questions you ask shape the answers you find. And here is something important. Gratitude. Gratitude may seem soft, but it is one of the most powerful wealth tools. When you are grateful, you open yourself to more. When you appreciate what you have, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Every morning, list 3 things you are grateful for. Every night, reflect on what went well. Gratitude shifts your energy, sharpens your focus, and attracts abundance. Let us move into leadership. To build wealth, you will eventually need a team. You cannot do everything alone forever. Leadership is the ability to inspire, to guide, to set vision and direction. A good leader creates followers. A great leader creates other leaders. The wealthiest people in the world are not the ones doing all the work. They are the ones who built teams, systems, and cultures that continue creating wealth without their constant presence. Learn to lead, and your influence multiplies beyond what you can imagine. And now, impact. Impact is the highest form of wealth. Money without impact is empty. When you build something that changes lives, that serves others, that solves real problems, money becomes a natural byproduct. Focus on impact, and wealth will chase you. The more lives you touch, the more wealth you attract. True success is when your name becomes associated with value, with trust, with excellence. That is when people seek you out, opportunities flow to you, and doors open everywhere you go. Think also about legacy. Wealth is not just about living well today. It is about building something that lasts beyond you. What will you leave behind? What will your children inherit? What will your community remember you for? The wealthiest families in the world think in generations, not months. They plant trees that will give shade long after they are gone. They create businesses, investments, and foundations that endure. Begin thinking not only about your life, but about the lives you will influence decades from now. Education is another key. Never stop learning. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you start to fall. The wealthy are constant learners. They read books, attend seminars, hire coaches, seek mentors. They invest in their mind because they know it is the greatest asset. Knowledge compounds just like money does. Each book adds perspective, each course adds skill, each mentor adds wisdom. Over time, your knowledge becomes priceless, and people will pay you for it. Now, let us talk about courage. Every wealth journey requires courage. Courage to start, courage to fail, courage to keep going when the world doubts you. Fear is natural, but courage is acting despite fear. The wealthy are not fearless. They are simply brave enough to act. Do not wait until you feel ready. You will never feel fully ready. Start now. Take the leap. Trust yourself. Build the wings as you fall. That is how every great story begins. Remember, too, that wealth is not luck. It is math. Money flows where value is created. Create more value. Attract more money. It is simple, but it requires discipline, persistence, and time. Think in terms of systems, not events. Do not chase one big win. Build a system that produces wins consistently. A business system, an investment system, a habit system. Systems create predictability. Systems create reliability. Systems create freedom. And through it all, remember balance. Wealth without joy is poverty. Make time for relationships, for experiences, for health. Do not sacrifice everything chasing money. Build a life that is rich in every sense of the word. Because true wealth is waking up excited, going to sleep grateful, and living each day with purpose. You have everything you need. You have the ability, the intelligence, the resources. The only question is whether you will use them. Whether you will rise above excuses, above fear, above doubt. Whether you will step into the life you deserve. This is your reminder that greatness is not reserved for the few. It is available to anyone willing to pay the price. Dedication, focus, consistency, belief. These are the ingredients. Mix them daily, and the results are inevitable. As you listen to these words, let them shape you, guide you, push you. Let them echo in your mind when you wake up, when you work, when you rest. Wealth is not a dream, it is a decision. Decide, and everything changes. Decide, and the journey begins. Decide, and nothing will stop you. Wealth is not an accident. It is not a stroke of luck. It is not something reserved for a chosen few. Wealth is a choice, a decision that you make every single day. Every moment you decide whether to remain where you are or step forward into the life that is waiting for you. Every thought you choose determines your reality. If you think small, you will live small. If you think big, you will live big. The journey begins and ends in your mind. As you hear these words, let them sink into the deepest part of you. You are not average. You were never meant to live a life of limits, of scarcity, of struggle. You are powerful. You are capable. You are worthy. Every dream you have exists because it is possible for you to achieve it. The very fact that you can imagine it is proof that you can create it. Do not doubt your vision. Do not doubt your abilities. do not doubt your worth. The road will not always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and storms. But storms are not there to destroy you. They are there to prepare you. Each obstacle you face is shaping you into the person you need to be to hold the wealth, to hold the success, to hold the life you desire. Do not run from challenges. Embrace them, for they are the fire that forges greatness. Wealth is not only numbers in a bank. Wealth is freedom. Wealth is peace. Wealth is the ability to give, to create, to live fully. Money will give you choices, and choices will give you freedom. Freedom to spend your time as you wish. Freedom to be with the people you love. Freedom to wake up in a home you chose, to travel to places you dream of, to build a future for your family, to make an impact in the world. This is why you seek wealth, not for greed, but for freedom. Picture yourself years from now, standing in the life you built. Imagine the home, the health, the family, the freedom. Imagine looking back and realizing it all started with a decision you made today. A decision to take control, to believe in yourself, to never settle. That decision is in your hands now. So take it. Choose greatness. Choose wealth. Choose freedom. Let your actions today prove your commitment. Let your consistency tomorrow build your future. And let your persistence every day after carry you to the life you deserve. You are powerful. You are unstoppable. You are destined for more. Wealth is within you, waiting to be expressed, waiting to be claimed, waiting to be lived. The time is now. The moment is here. The future is yours. Go create it.